What up, people? I'm Jason Mitchell.
I'm Gene Calloway.
And this is the AgriPod. Oh, yes and yeah. How y'all doing today? Gene, how are you?
Buddy, I'm good, man. I've been getting a lot of work done with the AgriHood.
Okay.
Well, you've been out doing your Hollywood acting bullshit that you do.
See, that's why you got to keep you a good white slave every now and then. You know?
Yes, sir, massa. Yes, sir. Let me get right on that for you.
So how's it been out there, actually? Has it been crazy? The weather's been a little trippy,
wet
right?
as fuck.
Damn,
Bro. So we started building it. The area that we're building it in, I knew the water flows down to that area, but I was going to cut a little swell and put some berms in and divert the water off. Well, that's when the turbo broke on the skid steer. Down for 4 weeks. In that 4 weeks, it rained 5 inches.
Damn.
5 inches. Right.
So we basically got another fucking pond out there.
Oh, not basically. There's 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools out there. And I'm not bullshitting you when I say that.
That is crazy.
So I've tried everything to get the water pumped out of it, and there's so much debris and grass and like chaff and stuff that it just keeps clogging all the pumps up, you know. So I cut a bunch of swells and a bunch of trenches out. I bet I pushed 50,000 gallons of water out there, and there's still another 10,000, 15,000 gallons in there.
Jeez.
But I'm gonna go back up this weekend and work on the garden.
Oh shit!
Pretty
okay.
pumped. I would bring you, but I know you're going to what, Arizona?
Yeah.
Thursday
through
through
private too. Fuck that. We are not fucking with these airports right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, I forgot about that,
Bro, whenever the TSA line is outside, like, bro.
Well, they're not getting paid, so nobody's working, right?
I'm not really sure. To be honest, I don't know how a government shutdown works. They've been having TSA work for free?
I don't know.
Because if they are, I feel like that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Because TSA be mad as hell. They be like, sir.
When they're getting paid, they're mad.
Right, exactly. Like, everybody at the airport is mad. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what's happening, though. Like, why are we even having another government shutdown? Like,
Dude,
what's the big idea?
I don't get into the politics, you know.
Me neither.
All I know is, you know, in my opinion, is all the politicians aren't getting their money, you know, funneled and diverted through, so they're going to shut the government down, you know. But I'm sure that the politicians and their families have, you know, special companies that are still getting paid and all that kind of stuff.
Like the Bin Ladens when 9/11 happened.
I don't know, dude. That shit's above my pay grade.
Same.
You know?
Same.
All I know is I'm trying to get out here and get this AgriHood.
I'm trying to get this AgriHood popping.
I was so happy.
Y'all ain't gonna need no stamps if we get this AgriHood going.
Right.
You feel
That's
me?
exactly
We
right.
outside, literally.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I'm gonna take the kids up there this weekend.
Okay.
Lonnie is gonna bring his kids up this weekend. We're gonna film.
Ooh, y'all gonna
While
be
you're
out there
outside.
planting?
We're gonna put these kids to work.
Bro.
Listen, I don't want to hear no bullshit about me having some little black kids working the garden either.
Man, listen, that's fucked up. Gotta put a GoPro on their ass and make sure we ain't look. Body cam the kids. That's my shit.
I would say slave labor, but that's going to go a little bit too far. Cause my kids are going to be there too.
Right.
They're going to be working their little asses off.
No, I love it.
But
I
man,
love
so we're going to plant. What we're going to plant? We're going to plant onions. We're going to plant garlic. We're going to plant potatoes. We're going to plant some lettuce, and a couple other.
You might as well do some jalapenos,
bro.
Them jalapenos be growing, bro. You might as well hit them up.
So, jalapeno. Let's talk about this jalapenos. Makes me a little uncomfortable just talking about it right now.
What happened?
So, number one, we don't grow jalapenos in the winter. That's a summer plant. Right?
Okay.
So it's just now. What I'm going to do is
down.
that plant, I pulled the rest of them off this weekend to use the rest of the jalapenos that were on there. And I'm going to trim all the limbs off of it. And then you put it in a pot and you put it in the garage and just water it every once in a while. And then you replant it next spring.
Copy.
So you don't have to buy a new plant every single year.
Right.
When you walked in, did you smell the aroma?
I did.
So.
Smelled a little spicy.
You know what that Thai chili crisp sauce is? Like the oil and the Thai chilies and all that kind of stuff
that they
put
give
like
to
in
you
pie.
like the Vietnamese restaurants and shit. Yeah.
Right. Delicious, right?
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? Why not do that with some jalapenos?
Makes sense.
Right. Because, I like to cook. I like to do all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Bro, I went and got some garlic. I went and got some shallots. I went and got some onions, and I pulled all those jalapenos off the tree, out front. You have to dehydrate them because that's what gives the crisp. Right. So you dehydrate everything, chop it all up real small, get your oil like boiling hot, turn it off, chunk it in there, pour it in a deal, and that's it. Right. The longer it sits, the better flavor you get.
Right.
Why didn't somebody tell me when you use a dehydrator to dehydrate jalapenos, if you do it in your house, it feels like somebody opened your door, threw in a fucking pepper bomb, and shut the door. Jason,
it's in my eyes.
When I tell you that my eyes and my face and my hands and everything burnt for a day, it burnt for a day. It burnt for a whole ass day. I just moved that shit out this morning. I got up. I opened all the windows in the house, dude. I'm wanting some ventilation coming through here.
Right.
So anyway,
that's crazy.
Last night, when I don't have the kids, I unwind. I play my video game, right? Because I'm a nerd, video game nerd. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there playing, talking to my boy Zach. Shout out to Zach. I was like, bro. And he goes, what? And I was like, my balls are on fire. He said, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, dude, when I say on fire, I had to stop. I started sweating from my nutsack. It was so hot. I went down to my bathroom and I got some cooling aftershave that I put on my face, slathered them all up on there. Shit made it worse. So I got in the shower, right? Thinking, okay, I'll wash this stuff off. The water made it burn worse, right?
Oh, man.
So, dude, I'm like crying, number one, because the shit's all on my face and all on my hands, and now it's on my sack. I don't know what to, I think I'm going to die. I haven't been to the doctor in years, but I'm about to go to the motherfucking ER, and spread, yeah, I'm going to go and spread eagle.
Like a cowboy.
Bro, put some...
man.
I thought that I was going to get a stick of butter and rub it all over my balls. And it's going to be like American Pie 3 up in this bitch.
Man, bro.
It hurt so bad. So.
Oh, shit.
I call court. I'm like.
My balls.
I'm like, court, what? Listen, it's now not only are my balls on fire, but it's coming up to the shaft. Like everything in my nether regions is in fuego from these motherfucking jalapeno dust that's everywhere in my house, right? She's like, you got to put milk on it.
You need some milk.
So what you're telling me is I'm on a tea bag, a fucking thimble of milk.
Explique.
Right. So she goes, yeah, you got to. So picture me pouring a glass. Now I don't take a big glass for my shit to fit in there. You know what I'm saying? So I pour a little glass of milk. I haul balls, butt ass naked, shit flopping around everywhere. Well, a little bit of flopping around. I get in my shower and I'm literally teabagging this glass of milk.
You put your foot up on it,
bro? No, I'm in the shower.
You just went for
like I'm squatting down in the woods, right? My sack. All up in this cup, right?
Wait.
Yeah, that cup. So it started to feel better.
Oh, fuck.
But then the shaft part was burning too, so I was like, fuck it, it's all going in. Bro,
Darkage.
I plunged everything in there, and I was moving around trying to soak everything I got with milk.
Dude, is your dad fucking a cup? What's
Bro,
going on?
if somebody would have,
my God.
somebody would have walked in on me with all my shit pushed into a cup full of milk, shit dripping down my crack and my legs into the shower.
Let's get out of here.
But let me tell you something.
It felt better.
After about 7 minutes of plunging everything I got into a cup, it felt so much better.
Oh, man.
But that was my night last night.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're better, bro.
My shit hurt so bad. So moral of the story, if you're going to dehydrate anything spicy, fucking put it outside. Put it outside. Zach. So this is the guy I played with. We were mid-game when I'm like, bro, it don't just burn when I piss. It burns right now.
Right. I don't think this is from
There was milk.
Oh my
everywhere.
God, gee, that's
everywhere.
Hilarious.
Well, it's funny today, but it was not funny last night.
Man, I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know it's crazy. You see all these dehydration videos. You should make one. You should like. You should have made a dehydration video. Hazard. They get warning.
Let me tell you, I'm going to do a dehydration video, and I'm going to inform people where not to dehydrate jalapenos.
Right.
And that would be anywhere in your fucking house. Anywhere.
And wear rubber gloves, apparently.
Bro, the gloves wouldn't matter, man, because it's just throwing jalapeno air all up in the whole entire
Jalapeno air is crazy.
Yeah, bro. It's all like the air is spicy.
Jalapeno air sound like
Go on down in the fucking
a
kitchen.
place in Mexico.
I felt like I was in a Taylor Farms cutting room when they cut the onions and jalapenos.
Right.
Bro, so here's another story. Before I really started working over at Taylor Farms, I would go over there. The first time I went over there, the big joke is when somebody goes over there that's new, is you immediately take them into the onion cutting room. Like there's a whole ass room that is all that's getting done is 18-wheeler loads of onions being cut all day long.
That's special.
Bro, you can
What are they cutting them with?
I got
like
flashlight.
they
I got
pushing them through like the
Well, it
like
depends.
those things you slam potatoes in?
Well, it depends. So, like Taylor Farms will do produce for, like Dairy Queen.
So they might need they shit cut round, right?
Right.
Like for burgers, and other people need them diced.
Yeah, like
I get
Pizza
it.
Hut. Was it Pizza Hut, KFC, and whatever the other restaurant is. Taco Bell. We do every single tomato that you have at Taco Bell comes out of the Taylor Farms plant.
Right.
And those are Roma tomatoes that we use.
Okay.
And that line doesn't shut down. It runs 24/7. That's how many tomatoes go out to Taco Bell.
Nuts, bro.
Bro, lots of tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes.
That is nuts.
How
long does it take a tomato to grow?
I mean,
Roughly.
60 to 90 days you can grow a tomato.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, but like, so we have our own farms, and we also have farmers that we pay. Like let's say you have 1,000 acres. I'll come in and say, I'm writing this contract for you. You only sell to me. This is what we want. Grow it, and we'll buy it from you.
That's fire though.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. So like we'll have farms that just grow tomatoes, or just grow this, or just grow this, or just grow this. But man, I mean, we do. Just our Dallas office does like $400 million a year.
Damn.
Yeah, and I think we got 42 offices nationwide. Big company.
Damn.
We're cranking out the produce, brother. Now we're in England now, or Europe. Also, we opened a plant in Europe.
That's fire. You think it's gonna be a huge difference between here and Europe? Like,
I don't know. That's above my
stipulations
pay
and shit?
grade. You know,
Yeah.
I just kind of take care of the Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma type area. You know, North Texas.
Yeah,
We
because
have
when
other
I was in Poland, I think I might have told you about this, but when I was in Poland, they had all of that land, with all of them fucking just chicken feed, straight chicken feed. And, like, you could tell the difference, bro, in the food out there. It's fucking crazy.
It is. It was hot and hotter.
Though, because you thought of every cool thing to put on your nuts, and that shit didn't work. It's hilarious.
The milk worked, bro.
Oh, man. But you tried what? Water before that? What else you tried?
Soap. I tried the cooling after balm that you shave with,
The after
It's like, that just says cooling. No, bro, it made it worse. Dude, that set my nuts on fire. And it started spreading. I was like, gee,
funny, bro.
Like, what the? It was everywhere.
Yeah, that's funny.
No.
That's hilarious. Lonnie, what episode we on today?
Oh, the AgriPod?
Yeah.
4?
4?
Yeah, we're on 4.
Damn, we getting into this, aren't we?
We messing around, broski.
We ain't messing
I don't
around.
even think I've looked at the comments on episode 4 yet.
I'm excited. Huh? It's the good ones?
Oh, this is the good one. Dude,
Dude,
that music that you wrote is fabulous.
Bro, thank you. Fun fact. I did come up with the music. Shout out to my boy B Banks.
I'm going to turn this
Put
around
that
just for
together.
a second so you guys can see this part.
Damn, we bought cows episode 4?
Yeah, dude. Episode 4 is when we bought all our cows.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
By the way, the cows are doing phenomenal.
That shit was crazy, bro.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
2750, 2750, 2850.
Bro, the red rag on the mic was crazy. That boy went Wayne.
Every steak you've ever had, technically, is not a cow. Let me explain. A female cow is a cow that's had a calf already. A heifer is not a cow, it's a heifer because it has not had a calf. Then you have a bull, which everybody knows what a bull is, and then you have steers. And steers are what we really focus on in the beef industry. So a steer is actually what you're gonna be eating. And a steer is a bull that has been castrated. And the reason we do that is so it can grow bigger and it can go faster and it can give you more production. You get it?
For sure. Wow, wow.
So, today, we're at a cow auction. We're going to buy a cow and a calf. You ain't going to miss this.
A cow and a calf. How'd that turn out?
Right? Exactly.
All your food, your steaks, your Whataburger, your McDonald's, it all starts right here.
Yep. What people need to realize is it's paramount for you to have the healthiest animals in here as possible
right,
because that's
yeah.
how you get paid, right?
Yeah.
You don't want a sick cow in
No.
here. You don't want to hurt a cow.
No.
You want the best, healthiest, cleanest cows that you can run through this place.
Redbone was cool as hell, man.
Dude.
So we really primarily
Good
want
people.
baldies or
Yeah.
brangus, you know. Whatever you want to call it, brangus, you know, black or baldies is what we're really looking for. All right, we're gonna go find us a seat.
Okay.
Man,
Y'all
thank
get-
you
y'all get
again.
over
We
here today.
appreciate you. So they're gonna come through this chute over here, right? You see the TV up there? It says 385 pounds. That's gonna show the weight of the animal that's coming through. And then when they come through, they're gonna tell you if it's a bull, if it's a steer, if it's a heifer, if it's a cow, if it's bred, if it's a pair. Okay. And then if we want,
I know you guys can't really see this.
We're just gonna put up our sign right here. And
got
then we
a
always have
TV
a
playing
dollar amount that's a cutoff.
Right,
Right.
okay.
Like I'm not gonna spend $7 grand.
Right.
on
Sight.
or a bred pair. Right. So our
We're
cutoff.
going to spend more than $7 grand.
We're gonna buy a cow and a calf, and I'm not spending over $7 grand. Those were both lies.
Would like to take the test to determine that was
So
a lie.
obviously, you know, some farmers will take some of their old cows that are done, right? And they just don't want to deal with it anymore. Like they don't want to dig the hole that's going to come next year, right?
Right.
We don't want to buy that cow.
Right.
So what we want is we want something that's got kind of a straight back on it.
Okay.
We want something that's got some big ears because we're looking for a Brangus, right? So it's a Brahma Angus, Black Angus mix.
Okay.
So we'd like some big ears on it. We like a nice square head, like with some big brows on the front. And the main thing, as you can tell about the condition of them, is if they're slick. And when I say when they're slick, that means you'll be able to tell. There's gonna be some that are shiny, that looks like it's had some pretty good conditioner on it.
Okay.
And there's gonna be other ones that's a little hairy, you know? And they're gonna be muddy because we got a bunch of rain last night.
Right.
But you have to look through that stuff, right?
That's
a good one.
Bro, the auctioneer was the coolest, bro. Break them in 999
$860, $800, now 10, $9, 800,
Dude, my head itches so bad right now. At all. So I'm just letting you know I'm suffering right now.
That's funny.
70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 900, 10, 20, 929, 10, 920, 910, FC4.
High-headed. You see what I'm talking about when I say high-headed? You see how high she got up?
3,050, 3,050, then about 20, 750, 28, 2850, 29, 50, 3,050, then about
We were so excited.
31.
So good.
71, okay.
You bought your first cow. How do you feel about it?
That shit was nuts.
26, 2600, 25, 650, 2650, 2650. Now, boy, you good? 2650, 27, 2750, 2750, 28, 2800, 28. 2800, 2850, 2850. 2850, 2850, 2850, 2800, and that was 7102.
Now we're
Bro,
loading-
you
now we're
bossed
loading
up.
the trailer.
Hey, Lonnie, pause it for a
First
second.
cows. Now we're
Here,
loading the
baby,
trailer.
on her, this my
Bro, you were so intense when we on that particular cow that we're going through.
Yeah.
Did you see you side-eyed that guy?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like,
Bitch, you ain't gonna bid no more.
right.
You ain't gonna bid no more.
Put your fucking card down.
All right, so I know we're not even close to being through there. But there's a lot to unpack already.
Yes.
Number one, that was your first time ever to
Yes.
anything like that before, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was dope though, bro, because it was like, first of all, I had never even been to an auction before for anything. You know what I mean? So the auctioneer with the red rag over the microphone was already lit, right? We already started great. But it was also like this kind of like this vibe in there. Like people wanted us to win a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was different than I thought it would be. I thought it would be just like pure competition, but like, you know, I mean, for some stuff, it was kind of competitive.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
yeah,
like for the
so-
most part, people want you to get a good deal in that motherfucker, which was kind of dope.
Yeah, and all the people that were in there are, local ranchers.
Right.
So like they're down at damn thing. They're down at the Poor Boy Cafe drinking coffee and eating breakfast together,
Right.
And of course it's a little competition because it's like, I'm gonna get this cheaper than you, and my cow's better than your cow, my hay's better than your hay.
Right.
No matter what industry you're in,
Right.
there's always that competitive edge that you want against your boys,
Right,
'cause
right.
You always want to be the best at everything,
Right.
But Redbone, the auction that we went to up in Gainesville, that guy and his family are phenomenal.
Oh my God, amazing. They made me feel like a man child because his kids are child men.
Yeah.
And women. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they was grown as hell. They was like,
yeah.
let me show you. Come on. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, and they're doing stuff that a lot of I'd say 90% of the adults these days can't do.
Exactly.
And I think his daughter is 15 and his son is 12.
Yeah. I don't know if his son's even 12. I think he's younger than that.
Might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, you know what? I think he was
I
closer
think he was
to
younger than that.
10ish maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But so what I always am curious about is what you were thinking it was going to be like versus how it actually was.
I thought the bid was gonna be like quieter. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like because I've been to these like art auctions kind of thing. You know what I mean? But it's more like a silent auction. Like you go in there and if you win, you win, and they announce the winners like later, but they don't say what your bid was and all of that. Like and also it was like I don't know. It kind of had this old school slave shit feel to it. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Because they bring them in there with their kids and shit. You know what I mean? It was like, bro, if you did a voiceover for that shit, bro, it would be so fucked up, man. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, oh yeah, she's going crazy. Yeah, because you just took her away from her kids. She's still pregnant. Like, this is fucked up.
They're going to different farms.
Exactly, bro. That shit was Plantation Island, man. That shit was crazy.
Of course, I'd never think about that.
Yeah, man, it was wild.
I never put in those terms. So I'm more curious. I would think as a black dude, you going into knowing you're going into a bunch of rednecks,
Right.
that are ranchers, because we have that stigmatism that we're racist, we don't like black people, and we're the enemy, and
Right.
if you just hear my country ass talk, everybody just assume,
Right.
and I don't know why they assume that, man, because for the most part, Southern people are like the nicest people in the
Nah,
world.
I ain't gonna lie. Rednecks are the blackest white people you're ever gonna meet.
Is that why that guy said that you got the blackest white dude to do the podcast with?
Yes. Yeah. I think it has a lot to do with your redneck tendencies.
Dude, so we've talked about this before. Yeah. I think the redneck culture and the black culture are so similar that it's not even funny.
The only thing that's different is the music, bro.
Well, and
maybe some of the shit that y'all like to do for fun because it could be dangerous.
Yeah, of course. But we definitely eat earlier than y'all do.
For sure.
Our barbecues start at daylight, which now would be like at 5 o'clock.
No, but rednecks will fuck around and go till daylight again. You catch them at the bonfire. They might sleep outside and everything.
That's true, but we're eating early.
We're over at our house. And, Casey bought back one of them fucking 24 packs of beers, and we just decided to just go and stay.
Hell yeah.
It was nice.
Back the truck on up and drop tailgate.
Exactly.
You know? But, so... I'm going to assume that the experience that you had was considerably better than what you thought it might be going into it.
Absolutely. Because I ain't going to lie, I thought it was going to be slightly like a racist vibe when I went in there. I ain't going to lie. I did. But, like, I got a lot of stares, but I think people just were staring because they was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Because they knew I was a rookie. You know what I mean? I don't think it had shit to do with me being black. It's just like, oh, we got us a freshman in here.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of fun.
Well, and I think the word had already got around that, Jason Mitchell's going to be here and they're going to be filming for this television show that we're doing. And everybody's just kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were cool as hell. And I don't give a shit what color you are. A lot of people are just so struck and be like, oh my God, am I going to be in the background?
Right.
That
it was kind of dope.
You and I could have just walked in there with no cameras or anything and that'd have treated you the same way.
I believe that. Yeah. I believe that because they were still like ball busters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they talked some shit, but it was cool, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Good time.
Yeah, Redbone auction, fabulous people. The auction experience was good. So, literally, you said we're gonna come in and get a cow and a calf. That was what we were supposed to do. And then I came in and I'm like, man, I ain't spending $7,000 on cows. We both lied right through our teeth.
Right.
That was not what happened.
We left with a 5-piece. We spent like $7,800.
75 on the button. So we maximized the trailer that we got.
Facts.
Facts. Yeah,
bro.
So we got 5.
Was crazy.
5 for 75.
5 for 75. It was wild though, man. It was like, I don't know, like seeing that girl, bro. Remember the girl who was on the horse who was like,
oh, she's pretty,
bro. She was handling them cows.
Oh yeah,
though.
she don't mess around, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I was like,
she's in there at the end of the video loading up. Yeah.
She did her thing.
Yeah, she had that knife, not a Bowie knife, but a pretty big knife, on her kind of back hip area.
Right,
right. No,
right.
man, she's a cow girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she ain't messing around.
Yeah, for sure. She was handling her business.
She didn't want us getting in the way. I'm
Facts.
And a lot of people don't realize, like, when you're running them cows through the chute and into the trailer, where you stand is going to dictate whether they're going to go into the trailer or whether they're going to be like, nope, and try to turn around and back out and get caught up.
I kind of fucked it up at first. Remember when I got too close? She was like, no, you got to back up a little bit first. Because he was like, nigga, we don't know you.
Yeah.
You just bought us? Ain't this a bitch? Like, what are you going to do with us?
The tables have turned, darkness.
I think we know exactly. Get your black ass in the truck.
But yeah, she was good. But man, everything was solid on that whole experience, man.
Yeah, man, that shit was dope, bro. Shout out to Redbone, man.
Yeah,
he looked out for us for sure.
And he wants to do more with us too when we get everything up and going.
I'm game. I'm game for that.
He said he'd like to come out and cook and talk to the vets and all that.
Get us some real good steaks.
Next time we go up there, I ought to just whip in and say hi to him.
Yeah, honestly. for sure.
So I don't know when the next auction is up there. All right, Lonnie, sorry, bro. You can continue. My bad. I can't. There's like 4 things I want to talk about, and I'd forget about them if I didn't stop it. My dumb ass. All I'm thinking about is pepper bowls.
13, 15. A new one open.
You got your first cows, man. How do you feel?
Like a winner.
Let's go get them loaded up.
That was crazy. That auctioneer was wild, bro.
They don't mind that, don't they?
Yeah, 75, 95, 85. He was hitting it. Yeah, that's when they wasn't fucking with me right there. They was like, nah, I'm straight.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. It's okay. So we bought more cows than expected, but I mean, what can you say? It's a good day. We're excited. And we got some really, really, really good stuff, you know? I'm excited, man. Bro, this is trippy.
Yep.
Hauling ass.
Right. They're like, oh, this ain't that bad.
Now, I'm gonna show you what to do with them.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That was like super fun actually. It really was. But I ain't gonna lie, it changed my whole perspective on cows just in general. Because you know they prey animals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like cows never made like I never had any fear of cows at all. And like we lived in Belgium for 3 years from when I was in like the 2nd grade to like the start of like 6th grade. So like a little more than 3 years. But bro, we used to like go into the cow pastures and really mess with cows. Like really try to tip them. I mean, we was small as hell at the time, but like they never ran. They never like they would let you feed them. They never did nothing crazy. But these cows, oh man, they've been through some shit.
They're getting a little bit better.
Yeah,
A little bit better.
yeah. They seem like they was getting fairly cool.
So I shredded a bunch of that pasture with his kids there, like a bunch of it. And like a couple times I had to honk because they're just sitting right in front looking at me like not getting out of the way. I'm like, bitch, I will chop you up.
Right.
You know?
Sooner or later. Just
Yeah. But,
that is wild, bro. That is wild. We gotta look at some of the comments on this joint, man.
yeah, let's check the comments out. I don't think I've looked at any of the comments.
Me
from this
neither.
one.
I'm so afraid.
I am too.
Slave
afraid.
ship vibes.
We got 518. How many comments we got on there?
Boy, Easy became a rancher. Ranch says experience I never forget. Proud of you, been involved. Oh, the next time we buy cows, I
Dude, that
recommend
makes
you
me
build a
feel good
solid
about
holding
doing stuff.
pen, 6-foot fence where you can contain a few days before you let them out into the pasture. Some cows are still worked up. You know what? I appreciate you saying this, but y'all probably should have told us this before we went and fixed the fence. And the chiggers got at me, and I ran from a turtle. This was crazy.
Well, so what he's saying is right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's better to put your new cows into something
Like
that's
a
a little
catch pen?
smaller and get them used to it. You know,
Right.
but dude, they've got 25 acres for 5 cows and everything they need, and we had just gone through and fixed all the fences. So
Right.
And what he's talking about the fence jumpers, that's why they end up at auction. I mean, yeah, but we had talked about that before, like them high-headed ones that
Right,
you could
right,
tell
right.
looking at them, them crazy eyes,
Right.
like these girls that you date sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's like you
right.
can see it in their eyes, man. They're going to be so much fun, but
Right.
it's going to be a lot of work,
Goddamn Geminis.
right? So we tried to pick the ones that wouldn't just crush our fences, and we did good. All of them's been in there for a couple months, so
Yeah.
it's not a problem. But he's right; he ain't wrong. Always had a cutoff. Yeah, we
Such
came
an
up with-
interesting episode. Yeah, this made me extremely happy, bro. I don't know why I was so tickled by the entire thing, but it was just
I loved it.
It was dope.
So the Newkirk Harvest Farm page, that is awesome. You know what? I wonder. We need to reply to them and ask them if they ended up getting their cows, or I guess they said next year. That's going to be awesome. I love it. I love seeing new people get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the whole goal of everything that we're doing is to teach people how to do everything on their own.
Right.
You
It's
know?
not that hard. It's not as complicated as it may seem. I mean, it's definitely intimidating. You know what I mean? Especially when you got a 1,200-pound animal looking you in the face. It's kind of crazy.
I love all these comments.
I love it.
I always look forward to new episodes. You know, I wonder if we ought to get with Ryan and them and do a couple more episodes. I mean, I know it kind of served a purpose for what we're doing on the YouTube thing, but
I don't know. What do you guys think? People, what do y'all think? Do y'all want more of the show on YouTube, or do y'all think we should go to network? Should we be on like Paramount Plus or Netflix or something like that? Or should we just keep going? Like, because I feel like we doing this for y'all. Y'all have definitely been riding with us. But truthfully, I mean, y'all numbers shot us up to the top 1% of YouTube creators.
yeah.
It's a fact. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all support for sure. But we doing this for y'all. This ain't all just about us and about the money.
That's right.
Even though I'd love some.
Dude, so where'd it go? It's so Cowabunga, you should get a belted Galloway. You know what a belted Galloway is?
No.
So the belted Galloways are their rear end is black, their front side is black, and they got a white stripe right in the middle, like an Oreo cookie.
Oh yeah,
Looks like
I've
an
seen
Oreo.
them before.
That's a belted Galloway.
What's the special in it? I mean, it's just a good cow to look at.
I don't know. I mean, they're cool looking because of the markings that they have on them. You know?
Right.
But I think that they come from a milking cow, like a Jersey. You know, I think. I could be wrong. Obviously, you need anything, right?
Right.
But I think that's the origin of those.
Copy
I don't know.
that.
I like this Jason. Give a guy like myself motivation. I'm going and doing it myself. I'm a cowboy at heart. And if Easy E can do it, I know C can too.
That's
Much
what I'm
respect.
talking about. See, dog. Yes. If I could do it, you could do it. Because I definitely didn't know nothing about none of this.
Oh, there's Danielle. Hey, Danielle. Or Matt, one of you guys. What's up? Appreciate you guys watching. Grow my own beef, don't have the money. The auction one, I still can get good cow after the auction's over if there any left. So, this is a good question. Let's say I want to grow out my own beef, but I don't have the money. The auction, can I still get a good cow? No. You're going to have to pony up right now. But what I would suggest is get a smaller cow. Not a bottle calf. They're kind of a pain in the ass to deal with.
Right.
And a lot of people get too attached to them once they hand feed them for, months and months and months. And it's hard for them to put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
But the lower weight, the less money you're going to spend.
Right.
But the more you have to feed them. So if you get one cow and you got 5 acres, that's enough to sustain one cow, and then you can grow your own beef that way.
Right.
Right. What I always tell people is if you can get something around 20 acres and get a bred pair, so a cow that's already got a calf that's already pregnant, so you're gonna get 3 cows out of that.
Right.
And then maybe get a bull, and then you have a bull and a cow, and you'll always, every year after a couple years you'll have your own supply coming in.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, bro.
So an old Jersey nurse cow is the perfect one. So the thing about that Jersey nurse cow, number one, it was a girl from FFA that was selling that cow, and all the money went to her.
Yeah.
So I damn sure wouldn't have spent that much money on a Jersey cow. But, we try to help out the kids.
I'm not going to lie, too. I'm going to tell the real story about this, okay? So, the cow had 2 calves. Mm-hmm. The cow was absolutely going nuts when they separated her from the calves. Mm-hmm. But nobody at the auction really knew this because they just brought them in together, the 3 of them. And they were just a beautiful, beautiful situation. And when we saw the price, we was like, doing this, period. We're doing it. We had already got too many cows anyway, so we was like, fuck it, might as well go for the gusto. But yeah, spent the money only to find out that the price was only for the one cow and not the two calves.
Yeah, they split them. Yeah, I didn't realize they were going to split them either. I was pretty disappointed. I thought we were getting 3 for that price.
Right, exactly. Definitely did.
But no, I'm typically don't get a Jersey cow. Now, a lot of people don't realize that Jerseys actually have pretty good beef on them.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the deal with Jersey cows? They like
It's a milk cow. You
Milk
see how
cow?
big her udders were, you know? So it's typically a milk production cow instead of a beef cow.
Copy.
You know, they're bigger bone and a little bit less meat. But
copy.
I was even talking to Redbone, and he's like, man, he goes, don't sleep on those old Jerseys, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You think she'll let us pump her one day?
you can.
She'll kick the shit out of somebody.
I ain't getting in there with her. No, sir. That'd be all you.
Right?
I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool. From the Philippines. Scrolling down, Lonnie, pretty please. Dude, they got steaks off feeder heifers just like they do feeder steers. They do, but a
ain't the
steer is
same,
gonna produce more than what a heifer's going to. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that makes
obviously you eat every type of, you know, bovine that they're
Right.
that
It's
there
like
is.
cannibalism, eating an athlete versus a fat dude. Basically, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, wait, say it again. I wasn't paying attention.
Like if it were related to cannibalism, which is probably a bad relation. Anywho,
Talk about a
but-
cow eating a cow?
No, I mean like people eating people, right?
Oh, okay.
Like if it was people that we was talking about,
Oh, yeah.
it would
yeah,
be
yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
athlete versus a fat guy,
Right.
and the fat guy's probably gonna taste better because he like
Yeah, but not as much meat. A lot of tallow. A
a
lot of tallow. on
lot
that
of
guy.
tallow on it, flavorful.
Yeah, for sure. You need to ban that one's horns. That'll make it worth more money. Yeah, if we were going to get rid of it, we would, but it's going to the processor, so we don't care about that.
Nigga say he's addicted now. He'll have 25 steers before you. That's facts though, bro. I'm like, that felt good.
They call it chicken math. This is what they call it. It's
Chicken
like,
math?
I'm just going to go get 2, and you come back with fucking 202. You know, it's like, I just got a few more, you know. The problem is cows are so expensive, bro.
Yeah, they're expensive right now.
Home of the Black Cowboy in East Texas. Art and influence. I don't know. I'm from East Texas, dude. I'm not sure how far east this guy is, but we got a few black cowboys out there, but I don't know. Oh my God. See, yeah, she'll have problems. Black cattle, man. Listen, I've run nothing but Brangus for 25 years out here. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But what he's saying is, you'd think that'd be right. 1,000 had black cow down in UK, and the lighter colors didn't. Well, that's because they're at a feedlot sitting out in the sun. Ours got ponds and shade, you know?
Wait, what the fuck is this? Dang, Jason really got punished super hard, and now they're making him pay. I hope he learned his lesson if he ever make it back to the big screen in Hollywood. First of all, this curfew person, man, you keep showing up saying some dumb shit.
He did another comment, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hey,
you
dude.
know what?
Hey, Curf. Where's our camera?
All right.
Hey, Curfew, thanks for the view.
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
I
buddy.
appreciate you, my brother.
Are you subscribed to? Can we look and see if he's subscribed? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. We got to check that out. Because, I mean, I don't know what that has to do with this. Because this was great.
So,
This
Lonnie,
is great.
before you click it, don't click the 2 replies because I'm sure that I replied. We want to give time for Corey to log off real fast, so he can't see the shit that I put on there. And just so you know, Corey is Jason's agent, and he don't want to work with me, so he ain't my agent.
No, he's my manager. He's my manager.
Manager, there you go,
And
manager.
friend of 26 years.
Yeah, and
one of
friend.
the greatest people I know.
Okay, so Corey, now that you're gone, let's click that. I'm sure I said something. Godly, what I say?
Let's see.
Couple months ago.
Let's see.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what?
Where's the other reply? It says 2 replies. He probably deleted it, huh?
Yeah, somebody probably got on his ass pretty tough. Because, I mean, what? What? I don't know. Anyway, all good, curfew. We got to switch gears and go to our person of the day.
Yeah, that guy's a douche. I hate to end on a low one like that.
No, it's all good, man. I think this just goes to show you that, like, because if he's the last comment on there, wouldn't that make him the first comment that was made?
I don't know.
I don't know. However it is, he's definitely paying attention. That's good. I should have put my Cash App up there because if he felt like I got punished and really want to support me, he could hug that Cash App.
That's right.
You hear me? Right.
Hey, Kirk, you can donate
Cash App.
Donate to the 501c though, since he's not doing enough.
You
Do your part.
Right.
Let's call him out, curfew.
Exactly.
Put your money where your mouth is, old boy.
You did.
Oh God, I'm sure if it's a black dude now, I'm racist for saying old boy. I'm sure.
No, it's all good. We'll whoop that boy.
I ain't. Trust me, I ain't scared. All right, so Jason, you came up with the person of the week for us this week.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy is Moses West of the Moses West Foundation?
Yes. Right? So this guy is super dope to me because he created this machine that basically sucks in air and creates drinking water from it, which I think is absolutely amazing. And he like still lives to tell the story.
They hadn't offed him yet?
But they hadn't offed him yet.
I'm surprised.
Exactly. Everybody else
surprised
who
he ain't
did
got
something remotely close to this guy plucked.
Surprised he ain't got Clinton.
Oh God, JFK,
Epstein.
Right? That's crazy.
Oh, look at it in action.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, that's a giant machine.
Yeah.
I was thinking something like a little wind turbine or something that you stick in the ground and it does this or that.
No, he's doing.
Dude, this is
shit,
like a
bro.
giant generator type machine.
Yeah, man. See if we can find a video on how it works.
Does it run off a diesel generator or?
Bro, I'd be lying if I told you. I was just so impressed with what he did that I was like, damn, this is crazy. Because, he's helping people in, like, Flint, Michigan and, like, Puerto Rico and
Hey, Lonnie, click
places
on the
they
video.
acting like it don't matter that we don't have drinking water at. Which is
right?
crazy to me.
And make your water toxic. I've completely designed that out of this system. This is just part of what we do here.
It's a
A
condenser.
lot of the lines that I use are high-end lines. These lines here, so we have longevity in the system, so it'll last longer than other systems. And then no one else is using this kind of technology because this is what's patented in this that makes it better than everyone else's machine. Coming this way. The water's at a 9.5 pH, and the water here, we have 3 carbon filters going through it. At the same time, we not only do we have the carbon filtration, but we can also add ozone emitters to it as well.
I have no idea what that means.
This is
Sounds
basically
cool.
inside of this, and most of this is patented. Okay. And on this side here, you're gonna have to come this way. And here we have the electronic system. What we've done here, all this is UL. The top portion of this machine here has got the low voltage electronics all up here. This is an Allen Bradley control system that operates this. There's a PLC inside for all the control to shut the fans on, work the water pumps, and control the program that makes this machine operate. This is where all your soft electronics are, 12 volt, 24 volt. Down here at the bottom, this is where the high power comes in. This is where your 220 volts comes in, and this is all the high power section, your circuit breakers and your automatic switches. These heavy duty wheels, or the machine comes in at over 2,000 pounds, so these wheels, they support the weight and allow you to move it around. The plugs here, we maintain the plugs the same size. It doesn't matter if it's 460 volts, 208, or 220, 3-phase or single phase. It's just standardization of the plugs. This is where your air comes in, it's pulled in, it goes through this system here, It's condensed in here, it produces water, and then it comes out. It's pumped through the front, goes through the filtration system, and goes to you. It's a very simplistic system when you explain it that way. It's just basically condensing the air that you have around you and the ambient air that we have, and it produces water. So this machine here works on solar power. It works at your home. So if you add this machine to your home and a 5,000 gallon water storage tank and put solar panels on your roof, your home is completely off the grid. That's a revolutionary idea. You are off grid living. Off grid. You have your own water supply, you have your own power supply, and if you have a garden or you're growing vertical grow operations in your home, now you have food at the same time. So if you decided that you wanted to go live completely off grid, you can absolutely do it now with this technology that we build in combination with solar power, a water storage tank, and an indoor vertical grow operation. You are completely off grid. And that's what's revolutionary about this technology. There's 17 tenets of sustainability. We teach at high schools around San Antonio and grade schools. We teach the kids about this technology and sustainability. This atmospheric water generator is the linchpin in the 17 tenets of sustainability. To make them all possible, you have to have water. And this machine allows you to produce water out of the atmosphere using solar power and growing food.
I was just going to say, he sounds like a Texas boy to me.
Sustainability is set forth by the
freaking Jack, too.
Covered every city and every town in Louisiana, South Georgia, Florida, along the coast, with that massive amount of humidity in the air, hot sunshine year-round. Every home down there can be producing their own water with this technology. Every brewery can be producing their own water. Every emergency service, every police station, every hospital, every dialysis clinic, every indoor food growing operation, every cannabis operation that is legal in some states is not legal in others. You can produce your own water. Pharmaceutical companies can produce their own water. We also have the tech capability. This machine expands, so it's expandable without increasing the energy consumption. So basically, the size of this building that I'm in right now, we can make a machine that size to produce water. So basically, the amount of power that I use to produce water here in this machine that's doing 1,000 liters, I can use this exact same amount of power in a larger system to produce 5,000 liters. That is part of what the patented technology that I own does. So this machine is this size for a specific reason, but I can make a machine of any size now. I could do it in this size, a 10-foot ISO, a 20-foot ISO.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I was wondering if he could do solar. That would be. I wonder how much those cost. I'm gonna look into it and see what that.
Yeah, we need to get him out. We need to get him out here. So he's somebody who we could collab with for sure.
Yeah, he's local too. So
yeah. We need to get him out here.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we're gonna look into that guy, dude. That's a good one. That's a good person of the week, dude.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Moses West.
Oh. And like I was saying, I was like, man, Puerto Rico's humid. They ought to get a bunch of water on there. And then he's like, all the stuff on the coast is so humid, it produces more water. That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Absolutely.
That's wild. It's almost like your air conditioning unit.
Exactly. How you be sweating?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It just pours water out.
Exactly.
I bet you could drink that water.
That's probably what he was thinking to himself, like, if we could take this condensation and clean that shit, we lit.
Yeah. It's like the hydrogen cars that they make. The exhaust is 100% H2O.
Real question, and I know this is all going to boil back down to money, but, like, how does it make you feel that, like, this country or the world in general, because I feel like technology is way, 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 way further than what they put on the shelves and what they put in cars and all of this kind of stuff. Like, where do you think we would be as a people if we let our intellect pour into the economy?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Instead of offing the people who make cars that run on hydrogen or
Yes.
solar or this or that, and
Yes.
and like the guy that's turning the plastic into fuel and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, the problem is like the top, 0.5% own everything,
Right.
and they're not gonna let all that money go away.
Yeah,
So
but
it doesn't
it's
behoove
so
them.
random though to me, right? Because it's like I saw this experiment. It was super simple. It was like a light bulb and some wires and some magnets, and it turned the light on.
Yeah, but you're talking about perpetual motion energy. I can't remember what they call it. Like eventually, it takes something to set it in motion and keep it in motion to produce the electricity. I don't know if I buy into all that stuff yet.
Well, I mean, it worked right in front of my face.
Well, were you watching it on your phone or were you watching it in person?
I watched it in person.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I watched it in person. It was like it was a kid, like a, what do you call them? Like a science project.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything special.
I mean, I get the whole thing of the magnets. I've seen people put like ball bearings in there and like positive and negatives over here, and it keeps the ball bearing spinning. And every time it spins,
Well, it wasn't
creates
like
friction.
that. It was just two round magnets, and one of them had wires that went around it, and those wires went to the light bulb,
Yeah, like a condenser
and then it just,
or a coil.
because it just kind of like floated on top of the other one.
Oh, I think I saw a video of something like that, dude. I don't use enough of my brain to be able to even talk about most of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like, it's so funny because like when I do, because I'm kind of into some history stuff, but like when I look into like Egyptian history, for instance, they made magnetic fields and all of these things.
Yeah, like all the stuff on the pyramids. And
Exactly.
They go like 5 miles deep or something, all the coils and all that.
Exactly. They were doing this shit way back then. You know what I mean? And it just makes me feel like, and they were like, they were getting this from the aliens. Like,
Yeah.
they was just being honest with each other. You know what I mean? And I think they wanted us to move forward as a people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it was like a money thing.
Right,
It was
which it is now.
Yeah, which is really stupid to me.
Who was the not Elon Musk, the guy who created the wireless electricity stuff? Damn, what's his name, Lonnie?
Wireless electricity.
Yeah, the guy that made all the. Jesus Christ, I'm brain dead. Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, like he had that technology and stuff like that. You can't tell me that, and again, we're just talking conspiracy theory, theoretical or whatever. But I do think that like all the pyramids and stuff were power generators that they gave power to everybody. Like you could walk outside and your phone would just be charging.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But they made one of those. If you Google it, Lonnie, Google up the Tesla power plant, I think in Waxahachie. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
I want to say they built one over there that's supposed to broadcast like electricity or something. I don't know what it was that shut it down, but it was something like that was going on out there. It's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
We'll take a break for a second.
That's wild. Yeah, for sure.
I need to go get some milk.
I was about to buy a nebulizer and it was like $600.
I have 2 of them.
Nebulizers?
Yeah, for the breathing treatments.
No. I'm thinking neuralizer. I'm sorry, guys.
What the fuck is a neuralizer?
The thing from Men in Black.
Oh, they actually make those?
Yes.
How much?
Fucking crazy. It was like $600.
Where can I fucking get one?
I was looking on eBay.
That shit don't work.
Yeah, I know it don't work, but it's fucking hilarious. Like, just think about it. If you and I walk up to somebody and then somebody goes, "Oh my God, Jason Mitchell," and then we both just black shade up and just hit that boy, and then just come up with some crazy story and walk off. Like,
If it worked,
that
I
would
would
be
buy
the
one
craziest
today.
shit ever.
I would buy one today if it worked. All right, so this Nikola Tesla tower that they built right outside of Waxahachie, they built it a long ass time ago, and I don't remember what happened, but somebody said that something like blew up or like caused a giant blackout or something like that.
Really?
Oh no, scroll down, Lonnie. See if it says anything on there. I can't read that fast. On the strip mall of Metropolis. Erected
That's a funny way to start it.
1901, 1905.
So childish. No, doesn't say anything.
Keep going. That's it? That's all it says? Oh, there we go. In 2018. Yeah, let's play it. Let's play this.
This odd-looking tower just off I-35 East gets a lot of long looks from the traffic passing by. Madonna McLeod and her family live practically in its shadow. When did you first notice that thing going up behind you?
About a year and a half ago. Well, we did think, oh gosh, are we going to be the glowing people? But anyway,
when did you notice
I don't
that
know.
thing
We'll
going
just have
up
to
behind
see.
you?
Okay, 2018. Stay here.
Just down the road in Milford, the tower became the talk of the town as people tried to figure out its purpose.
We aren't real sure. We're thinking we're going to walk around with tinfoil on our head.
Fortunately, there's no need for that. Believe it or not, the theory behind this tower goes back more than 100 years to a scientist named Nikola Tesla. Yes, that Tesla. The man who gave us AC electric motors, which eventually turned into electric cars, had a theory about sending electricity through the air. Now the technology exists to make that possible. But first, Visiv Technologies has other experiments to carry out.
We're focusing early on communications and signaling, things like regional GPS, radio navigation, and broadcast signaling.
And eventually, possibly send electricity through the air, doing away with high-tension electrical wires and towers like these. Visiv says its experiments will in no way harm its neighbors.
We have no desire to disrupt their lives in any way. We want to improve their lives and improve the world around us. And
that's good news to people here.
Oh, maybe it's going to make our town grow.
That was the wind.
It already has. Visiv has several people working on the project in this nearby building. It's something Madonna McLeod and her family can take pride in.
I think it would be awesome to help out foreign countries where people have limited abilities to have communication.
What
happened to our volume?
are we talking about right now? They have no idea why that thing went up, do they?
No, neither do I.
Yeah, I think we received zero information from what was actually happening. It's getting a lot of long looks.
It's supposed
You know what it
to.
reminds me of? They be getting the Austin Powers. It looks like a flying Johnson. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
That is super funny.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't tell me if Nikola Tesla had that stuff kind of almost dialed in 1901 that we ain't got that shit figured out.
Exactly, bro. Like, stop it, Five. Come
You
on.
know.
Elon Musk out here catching rockets.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What are you saying to me, bro?
And the dude that, or the multiple people that turned up unalive, when they have the hydrogen this and the hydrogen that,
Right.
Big oil don't play with that stuff.
Right, exactly.
Big oil, big pharma.
Big bullet.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be calling them, bro. Big bullet.
Toilet plunger.
That shit is
That's
wild,
funny.
man.
Tesla charge. Yeah. Anyway, that's wild. I remember seeing that thing when let me see, that was in 2018. I don't remember where I was driving. I guess going to Austin or whatever. Seeing off the side of the road. It's pretty cool.
So I got a question. I know it's kind of random, but like, I feel like, because I have a friend who works for Frito-Lay, right?
Okay.
And they've been just constantly laying people off. He's actually been super blessed to like be one of the people who kept their job and like run the fucking robots or whatever, right? And I get it, because robots don't get tired, they don't go to sleep, you know what I mean? They don't steal, I don't think, you know what I mean? But how do you think it's affecting farming, like with all this like vertical farming and container farming and all of that? Do you think it's something that we could use heavily to our advantage without spending a ton of money, or
just us in general for our project? Yeah, dude, I think we need to do the vertical towers. That video you sent me the other day of the dude pouring the concrete and running all the stuff underneath there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The good thing is it's indoors, so you can grow it year round.
Right.
You know, that's the whole purpose of having a greenhouse.
Yeah. That's my thing too, because it's like I mean, I love outside, but I don't like fighting the elements. You know what I mean? When it's super cold and you working with your hands, like that shit change your body. Like
Man, I mean, obviously the way that we have everything set up for when we start building this project for the AgriHood is, you know, we're gonna have the pump coming from the pond to each house to use for our irrigation.
Right.
But I think we really need to think about that on the greenhouses and, you know, run the water like we need to have it run.
Right.
You know, into everything.
Right.
It's hard to go back and redo it once you put it in, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But I think the vertical growth thing is a must, you know?
Absolutely.
The thing that we've got to look at is you can only consume so much, you know, so are we going to be able to sell that produce to people locally? And I think that we can.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Because there's people on every corner. You've seen it when we're driving up there selling watermelons and tomatoes and cantaloupes and, you know, pumpkins and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
So I think once the word gets out that the money's going back to the 501c for the veterans and they're the ones that are doing the work on everything, that'd be an easy sell.
I mean, I think that's what we got to start with is like the veteran-owned companies. You know what I mean? Like, what do you need that we can grow and we could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that make a ton of sense for sure.
I think so too. And like the Black Rifle coffees, do they have like standalone locations like the Starbucks and the Dutch Bros and stuff?
I haven't
like that?
seen any yet. I haven't seen any Black Rifle spots.
I think it'd be cool to.
I've seen some Black Rock spots. Black Rock is also, I think, veteran owned.
I've never heard of that before.
Black Rock Coffee. Yeah, they're getting pretty popular actually. I think they opened like 1,000 stores in the last year.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, no shit. They're going hard.
That'd be cool if we could like grow and make like little fruit cups and stuff. But you don't know day to day what's going to be in there because we don't know how much that, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
the consistency is
yeah, like you can't go in and be like, okay, I'm getting this today. Well, no, you're not.
Right, about that. We got some eggs for you, though.
But that kind of makes
funny.
it cool, you know what I mean? It's because it's because that's when you know that it's not mass produced. It's done by hand. It's done with love. It's done with care.
Right.
You know, and if it's not there, it just grow.
ain't there.
You know,
I got another weird, I don't like awakening or something this week. I don't know what's going on like with the egg situation. Did you see this huge egg recall that they got going on? Because like people are dying from eggs.
I've got my own eggs.
I know, G, but like what's happening with these eggs? And they making fake eggs.
Oh, I saw that.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. And my thing is, because you know it's the whole thing, what came first, the chicken or the egg, whatever. But it's like, if the eggs are messed up, I feel like the chicken is sick.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm black. I be eating a lot of chicken, G.
It would have to, well, listen, I'm not black, but buddy, I got chicken in the sink thawing out for tonight.
I did see that chicken.
Yeah.
I did see that chicken.
get
I was
excited?
like, damn, yeah, I might have to come over tonight to eat. Nah, but real shit though, bro. It's like, I don't know, man. I think we need to start thinking about really putting a hole in that too. I mean, it's a lot of chickens out here. Well, a lot of chicken needs.
Well, we're doing broilers, you know, for our community.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
So
So we might have to turn that up a little bit though.
I mean,
See how many chickens we can.
we can put lots of chickens out there.
Cause, bro, this is. I don't know what I'm gonna do without wings, without a good old breast. I don't know what I'm gonna do without chicken, bro.
I eat a
For
lot of
real,
chicken.
like they gotta stop playing.
I hate a lot of chicken. How come that turned into like a black thing? Like black people like chicken. Dude, I'm
Cause we
always eating
cook
chicken.
it better than y'all. Facts,
bro.
You think somebody white came up with fried chicken?
Colonel Sanders, right?
Colonel Sanders is crazy.
He has a little suit and everything.
Oh, fuck.
On this plantation. That's where chicken is cooked.
Colonel Sanders is hilarious.
I don't know about fried chicken. I just know where the hush puppy came from.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, the hush puppy is.
I don't know
pretty
who
genius.
invented Lonnie. Who invented fried chicken?
Let's look this shit up.
Hey Siri.
Bro, if it say Colonel Sanders, I'm
invented
fucking
fried
moving out of here.
English cook Hannah Glass had the first published fried chicken recipe in 1747. This is from Wonderopolis.org.
Nah, see, that was some white people shit to say.
Hannah.
The first published. Fuck out of
Well,
here,
hey, bro,
man.
Siri don't lie.
Bro, first of all,
Hey,
England
Siri.
still don't know how to fry chicken. You know that's some bullshit.
Was Hannah Glass who came up with first fried chicken, black or white? She's a Scottish immigrant.
Oh, hell no. Scotland.
Y'all took our chicken, then our word?
Bro. Mary Randolph, 1824, the cookbook. No, they wouldn't even letting us read. Hell no. See, look at this shit. Scottish influence.
Well, you got a little bit on there, West African influence.
Now I want to try somebody's Scottish fried chicken. I can't wait to run into a Scottish woman just so I can see how good her fried chicken is. Because we started this shit, G. It ain't nobody who could tell me different. We started this fried chicken shit.
So, my last name is Irish. Scottish, Irish.
Is it?
I'm going to say that by culture, my fried chicken's better than yours. Hey, I'm sorry, dude. History's not on your side.
Oh, man. Oh, man. This is some petty shit, man. See, this is how the white people be getting us, though. They'll let us come up with some shit, and they be like, let's patent it. Let's make a cookbook. Minnie, how'd you say you made that chicken?
Bro, this was in 1747. And she's in Europe, man. They weren't talking about that stuff over there.
The art of cookery? Bro. The art of cookery is crazy. Hell no.
Mary Randolph in 1824, Southern America. Fried
Bro,
chicken.
there's no way somebody named Hannah was the first motherfucker to have a chicken recipe, a fried chicken recipe.
Listen, the internet does not lie. But it does say no
Anymore.
no single person invented fried chicken.
See, that's some bullshit.
Scottish, bro. It's Scottish. I ain't seen many black Scottish folks.
I ain't seen one Scottish fried chicken dish ever, though. It'd be different if they was
I'm not
like
familiar with Scottish. I thought they ate lamb.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen nobody in Scotland fried
Bro,
chicken.
it's the first written
Scottish
recipe.
fried chicken. Let's see what this look like.
It looks like fried chicken.
They got a video. Let's see.
Yeah.
This is my Scottish fried chicken. Let's make it. Spiced brown chicken, crispy oatmeal coating, whiskey sriracha, potato roll. I'm winning. You might not think fried chicken is much of a Scottish thing, but crumbing and frying chicken was first noted in the Scottish cookery book in the mid-1700s, and it's inspired me to do my take on it. Spiced buttermilk brown was a must, and the chicken had a good time in that overnight in the fridge. My mum used to serve her oatmeal crumbed herring with a mustard sauce, so I'm going to do that here, spiked with some pickle brine and lemon juice. I've used oatmeal and onion powder for a coating, vibing heavily on scurly here as the chicken is then fried in beef tallow until golden and crispy. taking one of my potato buns, a quick brush with the beef tallow before toasting, then on with the mustard yogurt, the crispy Skirley-inspired fried chicken, whiskey sriracha, a decent smattering of pickles, lid on, and
they fucked it up for sure. It wasn't it definitely was not them.
All I can say is that we've improved upon the chicken recipe
from here to now.
From across the pond.
What is going
I've seen
on?
enough. I've seen enough of Scottish fried chicken.
Right, bro. Oatmeal on it is crazy.
Dude, I you know what? And in honor of you, instead of grilling that chicken, I'm going to fry that shit tonight.
My nigga.
I'm going I told both of you, y'all can't be throwing the N-bomb around because that shit's just going to slip. It's just going to slip out.
She don't do it. Cheesy don't do
It'll
it.
be an accident. I get it. It's in the moment. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
And we'll make me some chicken strips tonight for the kiddos. So.
Oh, man. It's fucking great. You should let them try the Scottish and see if they like it. First of all, it wasn't no seasoning. Problem.
There wasn't much seasoning on it.
Right. Then you soaked it in buttermilk overnight.
Well, that's
not a problem.
Right.
But it's kind of gross. Low key.
I mean, it makes it good. That's what you're supposed to do. Y'all black people don't soak their chicken in
Hell
buttermilk?
no, man.
Lonnie?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No.
No wonder our chicken is superior.
Soaked it in the white stuff.
I propose a chicken off.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah, but here's the deal. It's going to be a blind taste test.
Still easy.
I will crush you.
Easy for me. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Who do you guys think you're going to win in the fried chicken cook-off?
I ain't gonna lie though. This is one of them calling your baby mama lifeline. My baby mama got the best fried chicken I think I ever had in my life.
You have to no.
I just call her and get the recipe. She seasoned it in the sink, so you'll never know what she put on it,
bro.
Because she seasons it in the sink where nobody can see. But
I'm not gonna call anybody and get their recipe. I'm gonna cook my own chicken.
Your baby mama her chicken probably ain't as good as yours though.
My baby mama can't even cook.
See what I'm saying?
No.
See what I'm saying?
No. There's
my
no.
baby mama got that old slave arm. I'm telling you, bro. Listen,
dude. I need to get.
She got that wrist, bro.
I need to get me a good, solid black woman.
Yeah, you need that
in my life.
But beware.
It can't be any fucking worse than the shit I've gone through already.
Oh no, it's gonna be great. I'm just telling you, you might not look at life the same no more after you get you somebody a good solid black woman.
Viewpoint in life.
That might not be terrible. No, for real though, bro.
What, Lonnie? Oh, I see all those videos on TikTok where the white dudes are with the black girls, and it's like day 1, and he looks like me, right? And it's like day 30, and he's got gold chains and
Travis Kelce like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
he gonna have a fade, with the fucking beard.
Yeah, my shit's all trimmed up, bro. So did I tell you that one time that I had this black lady trim my beard up? Okay. So this is when I'm building my place down in Austin, and I had a date that I was going on. This is before I knew you, way before, even before my ex-wife. Anyway, so I went in, and for some reason the black ladies love them some white chocolate, dude. Dude, the black girls love me.
I love that.
So I walk in and we're flirting, and she's like, "Damn," I'm like, "Damn." Dude, her ass was
schoolblow.
Oh, yeah. I was like, "Hey, I need you to hook me up." She's like, "What you need, baby?" And
Right.
I'll tell you what I need. I was like, "Listen, I got a date tonight." I was like, "I need you to make me not ugly." And she goes, "Baby, you're not ugly." I was like, "Well, make me less ugly." So we're kind of going at it.
Right.
She goes, I said, "Listen, this is you don't come to my job and tell me how to do it. I'm not coming to your job and tell you how to do it." I know black people don't do that. Like, how you want your shit and you tell them how you want it.
Right.
White people don't give a fuck.
Right.
All right. So I walk in. Dude, I walk out and it was a thin line down to here and coming up and going over and back down and like up in here and like blocked off and shit. And I was like, am I going to speak Spanish or Ebonics right now? Like, I don't know what I'm going to say.
That boy left out that motherfucking Dominican.
Bro, like I immediately want to go buy some white K-Swiss and some fucking khaki pants. when I left out of that place.
Yo, K-Swiss is crazy. Oh, man.
But yeah.
Oh, bro, I needed these healthy laughs today. This dude got me crying laughing. It
was a good experience.
Oh, fuck.
Apparently, I was a little too cholo for the day I went out.
What the chick say?
I don't remember. Obviously, it didn't go well.
Right. She's like,
yeah. She's like, damn gangster.
Wait. So where are you originally from?
She's like, how you wearing a cowboy hat with that cut that you got going on?
I don't know if you drove a tractor or a Caprice to this family.
I got 24-inch spinners on my shit up.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we had a really good time.
I can't tell if I'm crying from the peppers or from the jokes.
Right.
But at least my balls aren't on fire.
I'm Jason Mitchell.
I'm G. Calloway.
And this is the AgriPod.
I gotta go. I got shit to do. I can't fucking deal with this.
Where we been learning together.